Sup? No. You got your snacks.
There are all kinds of people on YouTube. It's a place where
your cuddle buddy and your Adidas. Let's go.
anyone can vent to an audience or express themselves. That's why these stories of YouTubers turned killers are especially disturbing, as their video histories, in a sense, document.
Isn't this? His face looks familiar. Oh, maybe I'm tripping, but he kind of looks like that Freddy dude. Maybe I'm tripping though. Oh my God, that's a lot of words in the back. I'm just saying.
Their descents into madness.
Elliot Rogers?
Elliot Rogers was an English vlogger known for creating videos in his car, often telling of his depression for not being able to attract girls and how life was unfair. In most of his videos, Elliot displayed narcissistic tendencies by expressing his confusion and why
I mean, he's not a bad-looking dude, you know. I'm pretty sure he would have got some females, but I cannot. It's not because of his looks. He probably crazy or some shit, you know.
Don't pay him any mind, despite his self-described good looks, good personality, nice car, and sense of fashion.
I've been attending college in Santa Barbara for about 2.5 years now.
Where are you at?
In those 2.5 years, I've experienced nothing but loneliness and misery.
Jesus.
And my problem is girls. There are so many beautiful girls here, but none of them give me a chance. And I don't know why.
Go gay.
I don't know why you girls are so repulsed by me. It doesn't make sense.
You're probably crazy.
I do everything I can to appear attractive to you. I dress nice. I'm sophisticated. I'm magnificent. I have a nice car, a BMW.
Something about him is off. I don't know what it is. Let me know if you can relate. But something about him is weird. Something about him is off. Maybe it's the fact that he's outside. I don't know where he's at, but it looks like a club area. Jesus.
Well, it's nicer than 90% of the people in my college. You know, I'm polite.
Cap.
I'm the ultimate gentleman.
Cap.
And yet, you girls, you never give me a chance.
Try some dudes.
I don't know why.
On May 23rd, 2014, Elliot uploaded a video to his YouTube channel, once again complaining about how females would throw themselves at obnoxious men over himself, and that they would be punished for not showing him interest.
For the last 8 years of my life, ever since I've hit puberty, I've been forced to endure an existence of loneliness, rejection, and unfulfilled desires.
His videos, or at least the ones that I've just seen, sounds like right before he's about to do something to himself or to somebody else. This sounds like the beginning of something clocked up that's about to happen.
Well, because girls have never been attracted to me. I don't know why you girls aren't attracted to me, but I will punish you all for it.
Oh my God.
It's an injustice, a crime, because I don't know what you don't see in me. I'm the perfect guy. And yet you throw yourselves at all these...
See, there it is. When are you gonna learn that nothing in this world is perfect? And when you just said, I'm the perfect guy, there's something wrong with that. You're get the cluck out of here. It's not, you're weird. It's something about like,
obnoxious men, instead of me, the supreme gentleman.
Okay. Alright.
I will punish all of you for it.
All of them?
That same day, Elliot made headlines for killing 6 people and injuring 14 near the University of California, Santa Barbara, in the infamous 2014 Isla Vista massacre before taking his own life after a police pursuit.
Oh my God.
On that day, he stabbed 3 men in his apartment, and about 3 hours later, he drove to a sorority house, and after failing to get inside, shot 3 women outside, and later shot a male student in a nearby deli. Elliot would later speed through Isla Vista and get into a gunfire exchange with police, suffering a non-fatal wound to the gut. During the police pursuit, Elliot would fire at the police from his vehicle and hit people with his car. After crashing into a parked vehicle, Elliot took his own life with the same gun he'd been using. Perhaps what makes this scarier than any other murder spree is that the fact that Elliot's final video shows him outlining the details about his upcoming attacks in an attempt to punish women for rejecting him and to punish sexually active men for living a more enjoyable life than his.
On the day of retribution, I am going to enter the hottest sorority house of UCSB. And I will slaughter every single spoiled, stuck-up.
Jesus! God damn it! It's weird how you have people like this on YouTube talking about negative stuff, off the wall shit, but then my video gets taken down of me reacting to like I try not to laugh. I mean, what?
Lawn I see inside there. I'll take great pleasure in slaughtering all of you. You will finally see that I am, in truth, the superior one. The true alpha male.
Okay.
After the video was made public, Roger emailed a lengthy autobiographical manuscript to approximately a dozen acquaintances and family members. The document, which he titled My Twisted World, was made available on the internet. In it, he described his childhood, family conflicts, frustration over not being able to find a girlfriend, his hatred of women, his contempt for minorities, and his plan for what he described as retribution. Elliot goes down to be perhaps the most well-known example of a YouTuber turned killer.
Okay. Trace
Trace Sessler, better known as LensCat Productions or Mr. Anime, was an anime and film enthusiast who once reviewed anime on YouTube.
Well, today I'm reviewing Maple Story. Let's get right to the Maple Story. There's a legendary tree that lives on Maple Island. Well, it used to live there. It was destroyed a long, long time ago.
Back in 2006, Trey was known for basically kickstarting the YouTube anime community with his reviews. He helped inspire some of the biggest names in the anime community, and was generally considered to be a very well-known personality on the internet. But somewhere along the way, Trey's videos transitioned from being about normal things like anime, video games, and even talking about guns, to videos about serial killers, killing animals, and using real guns. In February 2012, he announced that he was taking a break for 2 to 3 weeks to reward himself for his work.
This is just an update video to let you guys know that I'm going to reward myself with probably a 2 or 3 week break coming up here from YouTube videos, anime reviews in particular. I might do some blog stuff. I want to thank you guys a lot for sticking with me and watching the channel. I got more subscribers than ever. I have more views than ever, and everything is going really good.
On March 20th, 2012, Trey took the lives of his mother, father, and
He got me. He said everything was good, but it wasn't. So I don't understand why people do that and say that. When people be like, "Oh no, everything's fine," and then go home and start doing some off the wall shit. I gotta be careful about what I say because YouTube is sensitive now. But like, just start like, harming people or harming themselves in every word, every meaning, like, you know what I mean? That's crazy.
their brother Mark. After committing the act, he wrote on the walls, "Why did I do this? I love my mom, dad, and brother." Trey's fascination with guns was seen early on, but nobody could have ever suspected he would commit the heinous acts he did. Friends even described him as a
Whoa. There's signs There are signs. There are always signs. And there you go. From the early ages, he showed signs of loving guns. There it is. When he transitioned from anime to talk about guns and serial killers and shit, that was your signs right there. Like if I ever go from you reacting to like I don't know, that has nothing to do with my channel. If I go from like reactions to like I don't know, some random. Trying on women bras. Go ahead and unsubscribe. Let YouTube know, what's going on. Hit me up in my DMs talking about you okay, you good. Because obviously I'm not. If I say I am, and I'm trying on women bras, I'm not good whatsoever.
Intelligent and kind-hearted guy. Interrogations found that he had actually done what he did to his family to spare them from knowing that he planned to target Waller Junior High School, with his goal being to have at least 70 victims.
Oh my God.
I would protect them with my life, but at the same time, if anyone was going to hurt them, it was going to be me. Or they were the first immediate human targets in my sight. And if I was going to go out and do anything, they would have to go. And I'm like, there's my opportunity. Go ahead, go get him.
A close friend of Trey's, Tyler Adams, claimed that Trey's mind had gone astray over the years, and the only true sign of his decline was that his videos and movies would get more and more violent as time passed. Once he was arrested, Trey was sentenced to life in prison. In late 2020, his channel was terminated.
Jesus.
Samantha Walton is a former YouTuber who aspired to become an actress. Samantha was a mother of 5, married to her husband Ernie, whose relationship she...
To mother of 5? Come on, not the kids.
Documented in her YouTube videos. She would constantly complain about her husband working all the time, even though they had 5 children to support. She would also complain about his love for playing video games. In fact, the reason for their marriage was because in 2014, the couple got into a fight over Ernie's gaming character marrying a female character online, and so Samantha threatened to leave Ernie, but to end the battle, he asked her to marry him. Samantha would complain that there was no thrill in her life, and that she wanted to be a famous actress. On the night of February 20th, 2015, Samantha would give her 5 children high dosages of Ambien so that they could sleep through what was going to happen that night. Samantha had hired 3 men to kidnap and murder her husband. The 3 men would enter the home, and before abducting him, they would beat and whip Ernie in front of his wife.
Oh! Oh, God damn! Oh! Ow! Oh! 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 Oh!
Ernie pleaded and begged them not to hurt his family during this process. No one listened. They then dragged him out to the middle of the woods, where they killed him. Once an investigation went into place, Samantha was interrogated. However, police didn't buy her story. During the interrogation process, Samantha tried to point the authorities in the direction of Jonathan Sanford, one of the 3 kidnappers, claiming that she met him at the hospital while visiting a friend, and that he took offense upon hearing about her husband's abusive behavior. Sanford was arrested along with his brother Jose Antonio Ponce, and the 2 were charged with aggravated kidnapping. However, the 2 men were able to provide proof that Samantha was the mastermind behind the plan, along with a 3rd kidnapper, Octavius Rhymes.
Talking about her relationship with me, and like physical law and all that, and me trying to talk to her and help her out and all that because she seems like a good person to me. She was explaining to me how he treats the kids and all that. If I ever see it, or if I happened to be around, or if I ever see her with bruises or the kids with bruises. That so yeah, I said I would be bad. I did say I'd hospitalize you. I'm gonna put you down and make sure you can't come back up and pull my ass, and I'm walking away.
Jonathan brings the sheriff to Ernie's body, a remote location in the woods. Ernie was in his boxers, having been beaten to the point that he was no longer coherent, right before Ponce shot him in the back of the head. The three men had initially planned to plant drugs in Ernie's vehicle and call the cops on him. However, things changed when Samantha requested that they just kill him. Samantha denied knowing the three men that did this, but her phone records would eventually prove otherwise, having been in contact with all three of them before the murder. Samantha was sentenced to 99 years in prison. Many believed that she did this for fame, while others thought that Samantha did this because Ernie threatened to leave her and take the children with him. Being a mother who put her children through neglect for a YouTube channel was clearly not something Ernie was willing to settle for.
Okay, 99 years? That was very specific.
Randy Robert Stair, who called himself Andrew Blaze, was a YouTuber who worked at Weiss Markets. He had kept detailed videos, recordings, and journals leading up to what he'd eventually do on his YouTube channel called Pioneers Productions, but also to other social media profiles and online forums. In these uploads, he expressed his willingness to end his own life while addressing the personal tragedies he's experienced, which led him to a depression. He would also begin to question his gender identity.
The more I wore girl clothes, the more I felt like that was who I was. Like I felt like I was a girl, and I found out that I was.
For sure.
I was never meant to be a guy. I was just a female soul trapped in a man's body my whole life.
Right.
And as he continued his downward spiral, he would begin to provide detailed explanations of his plans for carrying out a shooting, and explained his belief that these murders would allow him to cross over to an animated world he'd imagined. Randy also had a concerning obsession with the Columbine High School massacre, and seemed to look up to the perpetrators Dylan and Eric as his heroes. Randy's YouTube channel featured short sketches and collaborations he had done with other content creators, but in 2014, due to a number of alleged unfortunate events that had happened in his life, Randy explained to his audience that he'd be taking his content in a different direction. This led to the creation of Ember's Ghost Squad, a series based on a fictional character from the Nickelodeon show Danny Phantom, due to his obsession with the character Ember McLean. On the night before the shooting, Randy uploaded a final video titled Westboro High Massacre. In it, he describes his hatred towards the people involved with the series because of how he believes they screwed him over. It then featured an animated sequence depicting him and one of the characters from Ember's Ghost Squad firing into a fictional high school, before ending with montages of previous videos explaining the motives behind the shooting.
But my life's not been the greatest. We've all got problems. It's not just me. Everybody does. And then sometimes those things just make you make bad choices,
The next day, Randy arrived for his late night shift at Weiss Markets during closing time at around 11 p.m. Randy went to the back of the store to the crew area and blocked an emergency exit at the far back of the store. He then continued with his duties, stocking shelves and cleaning up from the previous day. Randy then went back to the crew area in the back of the store, blocked the remaining exits, then locked the automatic doors at the main entrance to the store. He then pulled out 2 shotguns that he had concealed in a duffel bag and walked around the store and took the lives of 3 co-workers. One co-worker who managed to survive and escape called the police, but by the time police had arrived, Randy had already taken his own life.
Damn. If I was like going to work that day, and that day was like all hell about to break loose, some fuck shit about to happen, I would have walked into that store talking about, what the hell was that? You know what? Alex, I know I'm here and I'm dressed for success, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave. I'm good. Why am I leaving? Oh, cause red flags all over the goddamn place. You don't see that red flag? Red flag. Straight up, for sure. But yeah, like dead ass, like if y'all were to see me like right now in my life right now, as I'm recording this video, I'm great. I am happy. I'm good. I'm not just saying that just to say it like to cover something up. I'm not, like, I'm good, I'm happy. So, and I feel like, you know, there's signs. Everybody gives signs. Even without giving signs, you giving signs. And I just want to let you know, for as long as I'm here on YouTube and doing other stuff, I will let you guys know if I'm not doing okay, you know, in every sense of it, you know. I'm not gonna just randomly switch up and start making some random ass videos that has nothing to do with my channel. I'm gonna just tell y'all straight up, you know. And if I need help, I'm gonna seek help and stuff. But I'm not going to like do nothing crazy like off the wall like they did, because that shit was just ridiculous. But then also you got YouTube. Like YouTube is just crazy in itself. It's just like, you know, with like these. I mean, granted they took away the dislike button, but people can still write negative things in the comments, or go to your Instagram, or go to your Twitter, or go to your other social media platforms and still talk shit about you, you know, say some clucked up things. And I think, you know, to some people that gets to them, and when it gets to them, it's sometimes it's rats, or it gets to them and then they're strong enough where it doesn't affect them no more. Like when I think when I first started, first couple of years of me starting, I would get like negative hate. And sometimes I would like respond to them. Sometimes I would make it public. But then I realized that sometimes the people that want that's, you know, talking that negativity, sometimes they just want clout, they just want attention, or they just want somebody to recognize them. You know, that's a really clucked up way to do it. But over time, all that negativity, I look over it, or I see it and I do not respond. And I just keep doing what I'm doing, and I just try to keep a positive attitude, because I got way too much to lose. You know, I got my family, I got my friends, I got baby girl, I got things going on in my life. I got people that's looking up to me on a regular basis that I have to make sure, you know, that I'm keeping up a good presentation, that I'm have, you know, that I'm keeping that role model. You know, there's just a lot of things that I have a lot to lose, and thank God I have a great support system around me, and also that I'm just mentally strong now that really almost nothing can tear me down. I promise you that. So yeah, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going to do nothing clucked up. Don't worry about that. I promise you. Keep cool, keep classy, and love and stay happy. My family.